London Has Fallen, directed by Babak Najafi. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure. Correct me in the comments if you know. It's also starring Gerard Butler, that dude from 300, Aaron Eckhart, Two-Face, and everyone's favorite narrator, Morgan Freeman. This movie is getting panned by critics. Right now it's at a 22-23% on Rotten Tomatoes. I don't know. All I know is that that's pretty damn generous. I'll go into some positives about this movie, but there really aren't any. If I'm being generous, I can say that the opening action scenes, when London begins falling, I guess you can say, is a bit suspenseful. Well, not necessarily suspenseful, more just kind of fun, dopey 80s and 90s action. However, that gets really sidetracked because it becomes very recycled and stale and repeated, and by the end of the movie, you're looking at your watch thinking, when is this going to end? The movie tries to put in some humor and some one-liners, and for the most part, they pretty much fail. There's a lot of homages to, say, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and they all fall pretty flat and are pretty dreadful watching, and I don't ever want to listen to them again. The effects in this movie are god-awful. The CGI looks terrible. Everything looks rubbery, and it's basically on par with a video game, I think, which is pretty suiting considering that this movie's premise is a video game. So much so that by the end of the movie, the third act is pretty much all in a third-person shooter perspective. And yeah, there's not much else to talk about this movie. Direction wasn't very good. The screenplay wasn't very good. It takes itself seriously at moments when it shouldn't be taking itself seriously at all. It should be what it is. It's an exploitation film. At times it's self-aware, but those moments are few and far between. It's only with the scenes between Gerard Butler and Aaron Eckhart. And I'm trying to think what else I can say about this movie. I went this movie never seen Oblivion Has Fallen. Is that what it was called? I don't know. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong again. And because of this movie, I have no interest whatsoever in seeing the first one, and I have no interest in seeing its inevitable sequel. I really hope they'll make this a trilogy. I'm going to give this movie a positively solid D-. I was not impressed whatsoever. The only thing that keeps it from being an F is the fact that I'm a big Aaron Eckhart fan, and I think he's incredibly underrated, and I just like seeing the guy get work. Yeah, that's what I would do. Right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Once again, I'm Eric. You can follow me at Twitter, at Eric Braddock. And again, if you liked what you've seen here and you'd like to see more, click that big sexy subscribe button.